Israel, a country in the Middle East. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, because it's such an important place in world history, also because it's such a controversial one. So when you're making a video about a controversial topic, it's always good to start with some historical context. Israel is considered Holy Land by Jews, Christians, and Muslims. It's the home of Judaism. It's where Jesus performed many of his miracles, and it's where the prophet Isaiah foretold the coming of a great messenger. All three of the world's great monotheistic religions consider this one tiny sliver of land to be holy. But you probably didn't come here to hear about religion. You probably want to know about the State of Israel, which was established in 1948. Well, before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to a friend for making this week's suggested topics video. A friend is one of our top patrons, and he suggested this topic way back in January. So we're over 6 months late, but better late than never, right? Also, if you want to see your name at the end of a video, then you should definitely become a patron. Okay, let's get into it. Ancient history. The Jewish kingdom was established around 1000 BCE during the reigns of Kings David and Solomon. This is the foundation upon which the modern state of Israel was built. But after the kingdom was divided into two separate states. The northern kingdom of Israel was conquered by the Assyrians in 722 BCE. And the southern kingdom of Judah was conquered by the Babylonians in 586 BCE from there. The territory was colonized by the Persians, then the Greeks, then the Romans, then the Byzantines, then the Arabs. And then it was occupied by the British. In 1917, the British made a promise to the Jewish people that they would help establish a homeland for them in the region of Palestine, which was ruled by the Ottomans at the time. After World War II and the Holocaust, the United Nations voted to partition Palestine into two separate states, one Jewish and one Arab. The Arabs rejected this proposal, and when the British left the region in 1948, 7 Arab states invaded Palestine to try and prevent the creation of a Jewish state. This conflict continues to this day. The establishment of Israel in 1948 led to the Arab-Israeli conflict, which has resulted in several wars and the deaths of millions of people. The Palestinian question is at the heart of the conflict. Palestinians are the descendants of the people who lived in the region before the Jewish people began to return to the territory in the early 20th century. There are two main Palestinian political parties, Hamas and Fatah. Hamas is the more radical of the two, and they want an independent Palestinian state in all of the territory that's currently under Israeli control. The Israelis obviously don't want to give up any of their territory, and so the conflict continues. There have been several attempts at peace negotiations, but so far, nothing has stuck. The Israelis currently occupy Palestinian territory in the West Bank, also known as Judea and Samaria. They also occupy Palestinian territory on the Gaza Strip, which is located between Egypt and the Mediterranean Sea. The Golan Heights, which are currently under Syrian control, were captured by Israel from Syria in 1967, but Israel still claims them as their own. Religious sensitivities play a major role in the conflict. For Jews, the Western Wall in Jerusalem is the holiest site in Judaism. It's the only remaining wall of the ancient Jewish temple. Muslims, on the other hand, consider the Al-Aqsa Mosque to be the third holiest site in Islam. It's located on the Temple Mount, which is also known as the Haram al-Sharif, or Noble Sanctuary. The Dome of the Rock, which is the most photographed building in Islam, is also located on the Temple Mount. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of religious significance tied up in this tiny piece of land. And that's just what makes it so controversial. And that's why Israel is at the center of international politics. Whether you love them or hate them, you can't deny that they've got a pretty interesting history. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe and leave a like. If you want to watch another one of my videos, then click here. Thanks for watching.